All right, guys, we gotta keep it going, knocking on this wood because it's Monday and Joe's still running, the AC's going, the bell's working, so don't change nothing. So let's do it. Come on.
Guys, how y'all doing? I hope y'all had a good weekend. I know guys are in California are making it through 12 feet of snow and getting more snow.
It's 80 degrees here today. Not to brag, but you know.
Yeah, we're getting spoiled. But anyways, but a few people have died there too because of it. So I want to joke about it. I want to say they deserve getting snowed, but you can't when that happens.
Yeah, that's true.
But
that is weird though that California is getting it because they are always soaking up the sunshine.
Well, you know, if they had those water reservoirs all set up, they'd be sitting good.
Yeah.
But they're giving money away, so they don't need it either. But anyways, we got a few for the bucket of cash. And yes, we start with Mr. Peter Christa, and somebody had actually mentioned what Peter had told me too. He says, you know, I need to have my wife order me one of these gremlin bells because she loves me. And one of the guys that mentioned that says, well, you know, they only works if you have somebody that loves you that gets you one of them. And I won't tell you the rest of what he said, but Robert Bolander, he gets in here, and this one's thick. We know. One of our famous service members, Mr. Mark Griffin. We got 5 for him again.
All right.
And I got some tools. I got interesting tools to show you what one of my new guys, I haven't met them yet, but a couple of my new customers had told me about them. And my first customer today on Friday mornings happens to be his cousin. Small world it is. It's a small world. But he's a farrier. You know what a farrier is?
Mm-hmm. Horseshoer.
Horseshoer, yeah. I never knew what that was until I came down.
That's because you're from the north.
Actually, I did know what that was because we had horses way back then. I forgot about it, but, you know, relearned it again. But anyways, we're going to talk about Milwaukee. Not the heavy duty. I got to move that off to the side, but it's a Milwaukee, so it's okay. But anyways, so they're talking about him getting something from Milwaukee from me to make horseshoeing and cleaning out a little bit easier. Mm-hmm. And we come up with a Milwaukee battery right angle grinder setup with carbide bits.
Wow.
So he's got a horseshoe in hand. He's got a battery tool. And he can clean that out nice, quick, and easy because these here should take care of clean that out nice and easy, all the different tips. And his buddies think it's spot on. And so far, this next week I should run into Mr. Rich and
well, that's definitely interesting. I've seen a bunch of horses get shod, but ain't none of them ever used a power tool to do it.
Clean it out, just make, you know, when your job is quicker, faster, easier, it makes you money. And less
I guess as long as the horse don't mind the noise and the vibration, you're in good shape. If not, it won't take you long to learn.
You know, he's getting hit with the hammer and nails and everything else. I'm pretty sure this here is quick and easy. But anyways,
I'd like to video the first one he does.
I
That may be a hell of a learning curve right there.
I'm gonna have to talk to him about that. I think we need to work on that.
Yeah. We'll
But
get
anyways,
on that one. So we got a horseshoe. We're gonna buy the grinder and the burr bits.
and the bits.
For
We're 445 on the grinder with a couple batteries, and trace the bits out here.
there's what's all in the bit set.
Yeah, 8-piece double cut carbide bit set, and Astro warranties them for a year. Like $80 for the bits, so can't
There
go
you go.
wrong. So, got a nice package deal all set up for them, and it's going to be a great day.
Yep.
Talking about videoing something, so I have a customer who works on heavy equipment. I do work on logging equipment. He's got a service truck, and I've seen a video what he did with the telescoping 3/4 inch. But see these 1/2 inch lock-in flex head. So he had one of these on something. He told me what it was, but it has 16 big bolts on it, and he says he's usually hammering, beating on it, using a torch, and it just takes hours. So he got this brilliant idea, put a big socket on it, and he uses his crane with the strap on that ratchet. And he says he literally takes that ratchet and turns it almost into a U.
Sounds like he needs to buy a breaker bar.
He
Just
says
saying.
he uses a big 3/4 one, and I seen the video where he just takes that and just bends the heebie-jeebies on it. But 18 of them, he bends that thing, it gets it to that U shape, and it breaks free.
Yeah, you need to sell him a breaker bar.
Hey, I got him them too, but that ratchet fits in place, and he uses the one with the soft handle because I guess with the handle on there is thick enough where his strap will lock on it. And he says one time the thing just went psh, popped right off of there. Hear that noise? Psh. It was a lot louder than that from what he told me. He went and looked at it. He thought for sure he had broke the locking mechanism, but he just didn't have it locked in all the way. It just came off. He says, checked it, locked it, put it back on, and went on to making a big U, and psh, it'd break them free. And then the rest of the day he spent using that ratchet by hand, and it worked just perfectly
Why don't
fine.
you sell him an impact?
He's got them too. It's just to what and where this fits in.
Yeah.
That was the thing. It's where it fit in, and a lot of times he gets me videos and stuff like that. But
Wow.
I wanted that video, but he didn't have one. But Gearwrench can make some pretty crazy stuff that works. So, talking about Gearwrench and making stuff,
Mm-hmm.
I got some pinless extensions. So it's 3/8 drive here, a 3/8 here, but it's a pinless universal on the end.
Right.
You got a 6, 9, and 12, a real 12, not a 24-12. And they're pinless.
Well, I like
And-
the X-Core universals. They work really well.
Yes,
I bought a
and-
set from you, and they have been fabulous. I know my 3/8 is floppy as all get out, but it's still hanging in there.
The X-Core runs on a sleeve that doesn't have a pin that goes through. And it runs all the way around on here. It's smooth, you got more angle. There's no pin to lock up to go snap on you. They're stronger, more versatile, and that's what these are.
I like them because they're so much smoother. You know, they don't have that catch. Almost
They're
every pin one's
smooth.
got a catch in it.
It's got a catch.
So there's your port number.
I got those for $105 for the 3-piece set.
105. Sweet.
So we started talking about Milwaukee. We're going to finish talking about Milwaukee.
Okay.
Now, they have started coming out with batteries a long time ago, but here's your regular 5 amp hour battery. And some of you may be seeing this here symbol on here.
Mm-hmm.
The resistor batteries, that's the shield. It comes back, resistor. It means they're more solvent, resistant, oil resistant, and that's going to help with them breaking apart, coming apart. And I also believe it's something with the screws, I was told too, whether they're screwed. They don't look bigger or anything. It looks like, you know, it screws in the same, but I believe they're screwed in a bit tougher. They're supposed to hold up better, and these cases are not supposed to come apart as easily as these have.
Yeah.
So it should be less warranty on that. Right now they cost a little bit more for the resistor batteries.
Well, of course it's got to be more.
You know, but they are phasing these out, and then all it's going to be is resistor batteries. And
The high output
I
ones
got
or whatever.
I got a few of them all over the place here, but as these become more the norm, I'm sure the price is going to go back more to whatever it is, or that's going to be the price.
So this is a duller, where that one's shiny too. So if it gets scratched up and it's older, you can tell by looking at the case.
You're also going to see where their lightning bolt here is not here.
Yeah, say the lightning bolt's cool. They probably charge extra $10 for the next round.
It should be in there, you know.
That's right. You gotta know which way the charging terminals are, Joe.
You should have two.
There's gonna be something don't put it on upside down.
You should have 2 lightning bolts for resistor batteries, but they resist it.
That's it. A shield with a lightning bolt.
Shield.
That'd be the version 3s.
See? Shield.
That's it.
So, hope you all have a great week. Anything you need, give me a call, give me a text. I know I'm looking up some things that are not stock right now, but we're trying to see what we can do to get them. So, thank you very much for everything.
There you go. All right, guys. Joe's number's right down here at 731-412-7295. So shoot him a text, and he'll get back with you. Like always, thanks for watching. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up. Check over here for merchandise. Cool tools and discount codes down here. If you're not subscribed, it's the easiest thing you'll ever do. You take your phalange and you press that button. See ya.